Once upon a time, in a land far beyond the clouds, there was a tiny, curious star named Spark. Spark lived in the night sky, where millions of stars twinkled every night, each in its own spot. Spark, however, loved to explore. He would zip around the sky, visiting other stars, playing hide and seek with the moon, and racing the wind. One evening, as Spark was zooming through the sky, he spotted something shiny far off in the distance. What could that be? Spark wondered. He had never seen anything so bright before. Without a second thought, he dashed off to investigate. But as he zoomed farther and farther away from his home, something strange began to happen. The night sky started to look unfamiliar, and the twinkling stars he knew so well disappeared behind thick clouds. Suddenly, Spark realized he was lost. "Oh no," Spark cried. "How will I find my way back?" Just then, a friendly shooting star named Comet whizzed by. "Hey there, little star. Why do you look so worried?" asked Comet, slowing down beside Spark. "I'm lost," Spark replied, his light dimming with worry. "I was chasing something shiny, but now I can't find my way home." Comet smiled warmly. "Don't worry, I know this sky like the back of my tail. I can help you find your way back to your spot. But first, tell me, what did you see that made you wander so far?" Spark thought for a moment. "It was the shiniest thing I've ever seen, but I don't know what it was." Comet's eyes lit up. "Ah, that must be the Shimmer Stone. It's a magical stone that only appears in the farthest corners of the sky once every 100 years. You're lucky to have seen it, but it's very easy to get lost chasing it." Spark gasped. "A magical stone? Wow, but I just want to go home now." Comet nodded. "Let's get you home first. Follow me." The two stars zipped through the sky, racing past constellations and gliding over the glowing crescent moon. As they flew, Spark noticed familiar patterns in the stars and began to feel hopeful. Soon enough, they reached Spark's spot in the night sky. Spark was so happy to be home, twinkling brighter than ever. "Thank you, Comet. I don't know what I would have done without you." Comet winked. "That's what friends are for. And remember, there's always a place for adventure, but there's no place like home." From that night on, Spark still loved to explore, but he made sure never to wander too far. And whenever he looked out at the vast sky, he remembered that shiny shimmer stone and his daring adventure. And who knows, maybe one day, Spark and Comet would go on another magical journey together.